We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS That Foreign Show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS That Foreign Show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS That Foreign Show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS That Foreign Show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS That Foreign Show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS That Foreign Show. That Foreign Show.
ADR Networks presenta.
This is Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isaac Crouch.
And this is...
That Foreign Show!
On that foreign show.
Hello, you guys. We're back on That Foreign Show here on ADR Networks.
Activating your senses.
So, here we are again, and Isaac Crouch is back. He is totally fine. He was saying that he had no symptoms at all.
No symptoms at all. What are you doing? I'm alive.
Right. If you guys didn't, if the new viewers of today, if you didn't know, Isaac Crouch was sick last week. He had COVID. Yeah. But he looks absolutely the same, no? Like, I think
Always.
this
Doing fine, doing good.
thing has worked for you. So, like, we would like to continue with hotspots this segment. I would like to share like about this great hairstylist and colorist from he's Mexican, but he speaks English. He caters to the foreign community. And because he was in like Sweden for many years, Scandinavia, wow. London. Nice. So he specializes in doing blondes. Actually, I would say
Yeah, definitely. She's
You are
gonna
natural
have to
blonde,
do, yeah,
right?
Yeah, but she's gonna have to do me like a penguin stuff.
No, actually, are you red? You're red.
Yeah, I'm red downstairs. Well, not that downstairs. I mean my beard downstairs
Thank you.
from my eyes. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
And I'm blonde all on the way up. This up, not that up.
Okay,
This up,
yeah, you're more blonde. Like,
yeah, look yellow
this
from
is
your
natural.
camera.
It's
Yeah,
your natural color.
yeah, it comes from agency like that. I was
Yeah. If your hair is like this light, so if you want to do like ice blonde, it would be pretty easy. Like
Yeah.
I did ice
Yeah,
blonde with him too. Like actually, there's a photo like when Erwin is gonna put up the photos of Hiram. It's the name of the salon is called Lavin.
okay.
Is I think the name of his mom's surname.
That sounds like Avril
family name
Lavigne.
or something. Avril Lavigne, what?
Yeah, I was thinking on Avril Lavigne for the last name.
Levine, right?
Levine,
This is Lavine, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, where's it located? Where is it at?
Okay, like we will get all the info like when Edwin puts it up.
Oh, okay.
So let me just look at the copy that he gave me.
Do we have the photos already from the? There you go. Gonna have another.
Yeah, when he's ready.
There you go.
Okay, so
Where's?
what?
No, I was just thinking on the blonde up and down. Yeah, that sounded way wrong. Yeah, way wrong.
Well, don't worry. That's what everyone was thinking. So you just.
I know, right? We're getting audience for that.
Oh, super funny.
Definitely. But
Where's that copy that he sent me? Oh man, give me a minute. Okay. Well, while we wait, you could talk about you want to talk about the tacos or the museum?
Meanwhile, you find it. Yeah, actually, I wanted to guys introduce you to a place that's called Taco Game. It's already located on Condesa, or is it Roma or Condesa? There we go. We got the images right there. It's an actually pretty familiar place. Well, you can go with your family, friends, and stuff like that.
Games?
Yeah, definitely. All kinds of video games, since retro till nowadays, PlayStation,
That's so
Xbox,
cool.
and actually have pretty good fit. Now that sandwich right there is actually very tasty. I went there last week, actually. Well, past last week.
So that sandwich is it vegan? No, right?
No, I don't think so.
Do they offer vegan stuff?
I didn't see actually. I didn't notice if they have vegan menu, but it's still a good place to go hang around with your friends and have a couple beers. I'm still waiting for my beer, Rosa. Where's Rosa with my beer?
Rosa. Oh,
No,
like
I'm
I wonder if Rosa's on. We can check in a bit, but she's like the coolest. She's
yeah,
always
totally.
supportive.
Well, so this place actually just opened like a couple of years ago, and it's actually way packed. There's actually that's a picture from the. Okay, so we got pictures just right here.
Yeah.
There's a band that actually plays all themes from all video games since retro till nowadays games, and they're actually pretty good. They're pretty good
So, like,
musicians.
this
actually.
will be like PlayStation games or
For every kind of console,
What,
yeah.
Nin-
Since
Nintendo?
retro, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, they have
wow,
every
that's
kind of
really
console.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to check it out. We could go.
We gotta go to
together,
check her out one weekend. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
be.
So
covering
these
a
guys
show from
are
there.
just now the two.
Oh
guys
no,
that you showed.
they're just people hanging around.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not the owners.
no.
Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely a pretty good place. I actually found it like on Facebook, and I was like, yeah, definitely gonna go check it out, and I had a pretty good experience. Yeah, actually,
Nice.
it was pretty cool. Yeah,
Looks
it looks
fun,
fun,
right? Yeah,
right?
it
Yeah,
looks really
definitely.
fun,
Look,
yeah.
there's a Nintendo
And the
controller.
food
right
is
there.
good. And
Yeah, the
everything,
food is pretty
right?
good. Yeah, definitely. And it's
Cool.
actually a really cool place to hang around any Saturday, Sunday that you're feeling lazy or hangover. Maybe just get a couple video games
Nice.
with your friends. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, if we could go back to the Lavine.
Lavine.
So Lavine, right? Like let me just tell you. Okay, so these the contact details for Hiram, who's the stylist. He has like a lot of experience, 20 years. In Tony and Guy.
Okay.
Tony and Guy, London, and Tony and Guy, Scandinavia, because he was in like I think a few different parts, but mostly in Sweden.
Mhm.
And so he all his clients are his regular clients. They are mostly foreigners. So he speaks English. He caters to the foreign community. And yeah, I think one of the earlier photos
there you
might
go.
be because I did ice blonde with him, so and he did a really good job because he uses organic
Pure organic. That's great.
Yeah, all the
actually-
colors are organic, so my hair didn't get dry. It was awesome. Basically, like I think he's extremely good as a colorist.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely would recommend him as a colorist.
So if
So-
people need a stylist,
Yeah,
you gotta go check this place. You gotta hit him up.
it's difficult to get like a good colorist, I would say, because it might bleed. The color might bleed. Your hair
for real?
might get like
Wow.
yeah. I don't know. You don't do your
No,
hair.
yeah, I
right?
don't know. That's why I'm asking this. I don't know. Maybe there's people that don't know either. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
sure you don't know because it's like like you've never colored. Like I said, your hair is so light that if you want to do ice blonde, it's going to be pretty easy. Maybe just one bleach. I don't
Oh, I
know.
think I'm
Like
gonna
for
leave
me,
my
I
hair
need
like
like
that.
2 bleaches. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna think I'm gonna leave my hair like that.
yeah. I mean, once you change the color, your
You never go back.
yeah,
there.
it never it will be different. Yeah, for sure. Like my
How
hair
would I look when I
underneath
look
this
weird?
black is all blonde actually
Oh, wow.
because I colored black over because I was getting tired.
Oh,
of
well,
like
that I didn't know. Okay. We're finding every single show we find another new thing.
More
from
information.
ourselves. So you guys gotta keep stay tuned because we always have curious data. So you guys stay
Okay.
tuned on us.
So the yeah, so basically like if you look for Lavin on Instagram, look for Taco Game like
Yeah, we
on
got
Instagram.
the networks are gonna
and,
post it in
like,
the comments. Sorry.
Like we are introducing to you like places that we authentically really like
Definitely.
as foreigners and as like somebody who lived in Mexico a long time, like you have all
Way
the
long.
like the information. So yeah, we should take a break and because our guest is here. So
We have a
couple
really,
minutes.
really cool guest today for you guys. We're gonna be right back. You're gonna love this guy. We're gonna have actually pretty big fun with this guy. We're gonna meet him right now. So we're gonna go for a break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned on ADR, activating your senses. Ooh.
We are going to a break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
On the foreign show.
Hola, yo soy Liz Maguer y te invito a ver Todo a Color los miércoles a la 1 de la tarde, un programa de salud, belleza, transformación y muchos otros temas por ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Te saluda Alberto Lascano
Y Sofía da Costa,
y te invitamos a que nos acompañes a platicar sobre las películas más importantes del mundo del cine.
todos los sábados a las 11 de la mañana en nuestro programa Tickets for Two.
Solo por ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos.
Hola, yo soy Fanny Franco y te invito a que me acompañes junto con Isis Vázquez todos los viernes a las 4 de la tarde en Sí Salud Radio, donde platicaremos y tocaremos temas de bienestar, salud mental y salud física. Aquí en ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos y tus emociones.
That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS That Foreign Show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS That Foreign Show. We'll be seeing you.
Hey guys, we're back at TFS. Thank you for staying with us.
On that foreign show.
Crouch.
Guys, what's up? Well, we have a pretty fine guest with us right now. We're gonna introduce you to Mr. Ritik.
All right.
Okay.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you
We
so much for
appreciate it. Thank
having
you so
me.
much for having you right here.
I'm
right
very
now.
excited to be part of this.
Okay, I'll tell you about. Well, Sustin is gonna tell you a little bit about Ritik right now.
Well, actually, I was going to ask Ritik, what is your family name?
Yeah, my family name is Bhatnagar.
Patnagar?
Yeah,
Bhatnagar?
Bhatnagar. Yeah, not exactly very
difficult
common.
to pronounce.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
never heard this one. And I'm from Asia. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And which part of India was your family from?
Yeah. So my Delhi. Essentially, I was born in Delhi,
Okay.
and then when I was 7, and my dad is in the marine shipping business.
Wow,
Which
nice.
Singapore is like a hotspot for. So
Mhm.
we moved to Singapore when I was 7, and then I grew up
That's why you're Singaporean as well.
exactly. Yeah, did all my education there. The 2 years in the army, college.
Oh, you
and
did the
my
army.
first-
You did the whole thing. So certified Singaporean.
Yeah, there can't be more. You can't get more Singaporean when you give 2 years of your life to your
Yeah.
country.
Definitely.
So you know that Crouch, like we need to do not we,
The
the men.
I'm too old for that. I'm too old for
It's
that.
a real
Right?
privilege.
So the men need to do like 2.5 years.
2.5
Yeah.
years. Nice. Yeah, well, in the East is three
My
years.
dad's
so-
time was 3 years,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it used to be a lot longer. I think just around the time I did it, they made it maximum
To
2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then if let's say you gotten like a physical award or something like that, you
Physical
1 year,
award.
I like the NAFA test.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if you
okay.
got like a gold or something,
Uh-huh.
then you get like 1 year, 10 months.
Oh
which
wow,
I
I
didn't.
didn't know that. I didn't.
Like every Indian in Singapore standing broad jump was a tough challenge. for me. Oh,
Do you guys have to do that, like standing broad jump and then like
Yeah, definitely. For
the
3 years.
sprints
Yeah,
and then
everything, like the
Which-
whole thing.
Where are you
Miami.
from?
Miami.
guys
Well, I
have
was
even
born,
known-
I was
Yeah,
born in
yeah.
Miami,
You
but I
should-
got English and Anglo-Saxon roots on my way back.
yeah, that's why
from my-
Crouch.
yeah.
So probably
Crouch,
English,
yeah.
Scottish or something. I don't know.
So where did you serve?
No,
No,
I
he-
didn't
he
serve.
didn't.
I didn't serve. I was just saying.
That's why you say yeah. He
I
didn't
was
serve?
just saying, like in the U.S. Army, so 3 years. No, I
Ah,
didn't serve. I'm too old for that, man. Like,
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Not worth it.
he's American, but he grew up here.
yeah, I
He's
grew up here.
American,
I've
but
been
he
here
grew up
for
here.
my entire life. So.
Man, your background is way more interesting than mine, man. I mean,
No, hell no.
You
no.
should be in the
No,
middle.
no, not at all. Be a
Like-
guest
like-
right now.
Dude's making a lot of fuss about sitting in the middle.
So much pressure.
No,
I gotta.
like I prefer to be at the side.
Oh, there's Rosa actually. Hi,
Oh,
Rosa.
yeah.
How you doing? I'm still waiting for that beer. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it flashes here when sometimes when
Ah.
so
Yeah.
she's one of like our regular watchers.
Nice,
Yeah, she's really cool.
nice to meet you, Rosa.
Yeah. Okay. So this dude he does stand up comedy
Yes.
right here in Mexico. Like
That's correct.
like with the English speaking community, they
Yeah.
they listen to him in English. So it's,
That's great.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
great.
it
Tell
was
us a little bit about it. How did you guys start in comedy and why
Yeah.
comedy in Mexico?
no, it's such a great question.
You did it in Singapore or
Yeah.
just here?
Actually,
Okay.
like I was in school, I was a class clown.
Okay.
You know, just cracking
Nice.
jokes,
Expected,
getting kicked out of class.
Yeah.
The usual. I didn't know you could get paid money to do that. I didn't even know that was like a thing. So I would say that after I graduated college, started working and whatnot, that was because of the 2008 financial crisis and whatnot. A lot of people started looking at different avenues of work. And there was this ex-banker who decided to open a comedy club. And I went there and being the overconfident person that I was like, man, these guys suck. I'm gonna show them how it's done. And it's clearly not the same. Stand-up comedy is not the same as telling jokes within your friends.
Definitely.
Yeah,
It's very different. You gotta construct the
Yes,
story
you
and
have to
whatnot.
It's really challenging, right? To get on stage for the first time and start practicing on
Yeah.
open mics and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you ever gotten heckled?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've done like it, just like Gravity.
Mhm.
Every comedian has gone through a bad set gotten heckled,
Surely.
just crapped it on stage. If you haven't done that, you haven't been in comedy, or
Definitely.
you're not a comedian.
Have you like forgotten your lines? Not really, right? Dad?
It depends. So the way, and look, everybody has their own way of sort of doing it.
You have to improv, definitely. You have to connect with the crowd.
So for example, I'm very bad at crowd work. Like I don't, whatever
I've
may
watched
think.
you.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's practice to the point. It
that
comes across
appears
as
like you are doing crowd work. Okay.
Exactly.
I get it. Yeah.
Because I don't know, when you're on stage, the light is shining on you a lot, like this radio show right now. When you're on stage,
pressure. Are you feeling pressure?
a lot of how do
Deja vu all the way.
you tend to have this additional level of scrutiny.
Yeah.
And look, a lot of comedians who especially do like crowd work and are very good at it, they're like, what they have is like, sort of like yardsticks in their mind that if you respond a certain way, I just have to react.
Yeah.
It's never as improv. Of course, there's comedians like Russell Peters, Andrew Schultz.
Russell Spears is actually
Russell
great.
Spears.
That guy's amazing.
He
I
is
love the guy.
a crowd work genius. Like
Yeah.
the reason why he's paid so much, he was the first ever comedian to ever have a Netflix special.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh,
He
he
was
was the first one.
The first ever to have a
That's
Netflix
true.
I didn't
special.
know that. Wow,
Yeah.
cool. Like Russell Peters is my favorite.
Yeah.
Of course.
He's very good with accents and extremely good with crowd work.
Mhm.
So because he's that good, that's why he gets paid the big bucks. Like there's no, I would say like maybe 3 or 4 comedians in the world who can match him.
So I would like to
crowd
know,
work
like,
is very difficult. Yeah.
what is like generally your material? Like, what do you base it off?
Very good question. So mostly it's like my actual experiences exaggerated for the sake of comedy.
Yeah.
Like I probably, I don't know, went through some
As a traveler?
Yeah, or being in Mexico,
Uh-huh.
or just observing things. That's something I like doing is, when I meet people and whatnot, just certain nuances or certain weird things that happen to me. You're like, oh, that was kind of funny.
So
Recorded
it's
my
really
phone.
perfect for the foreign community to watch you because
Exactly.
they don't get the jokes.
Exactly,
Because they
yeah.
are also, watching all these nuances and,
Yes.
and finding them funny and
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think one thing I can do well is relate my comedy to local Mexicans
Mhm.
and with foreigners. So
Okay.
Nice.
at my shows is not just the English or the expat crowd. Like the local crowd as well gets into what I
Gets
have to
into
say.
the show, yeah.
But you're doing it completely in
Spanglish.
You
I mean,
do
like,
some in Spanish?
I mean, like using Spanish as the punchline,
That's a punchline, yeah.
or like my sort of shtick is I'm the confused foreigner in Mexico. Like, I wonder why you do that. Like the aim of my comedy is that by the end of the show, the Mexican crowd will be like, I never realized we did that. Like that kind of realization.
Yeah.
That's what I
So
want.
you have a message, like you
That's
do.
great.
You,
Well, I wouldn't
want
say it's a
people to be
TED talk. No,
I'm
but
not expecting it to be that deep, but
no,
but like you have a message that you like want people to kind of like be aware of like certain mannerisms that they have,
Yeah.
like that other people are like, so that's pretty cool.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, and to answer your first question, why comedy in Mexico? It's actually really interesting because when I came here, which was like 2015, the comedy scene was just sort of starting. Like, how do I say this? There were people who were funny.
Yeah.
The comedians were a lot like sort of like jokers on a late night show. But like stand-up comedy or using comedy as a way to put food on the table was very new.
Yeah, definitely. It
So
started booming.
It started booming right around the time. So a lot of my friends
interesting.
whom I started with, they all have like Netflix specials and like
Wow, nice.
followings and
Oh,
sellout crowds.
so
and
soon we're
stadiums.
gonna watch you on
Yeah,
Netflix.
no, I don't.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Why
I
not?
mean,
Why not?
That's the thing with comedy. Like once you use it to put food on the table, then it loses its magic.
You know we're gonna ask you to do some like
No.
Yeah,
don't do
definitely.
that.
no, we're not. Well,
Well, I'll try.
Okay, so like just some funnies for us.
First,
Be funny. 1, 2, 3, go. Funny. 1, 3, 2, 1, countdown. Well, I mean, okay. Let me think.
let me just ask you
Yeah.
this first. What was the weirdest thing that you found inside comedy when you got here in Mexico that you thought like I definitely gotta make a joke about this? Like the weirdest experience.
It's a very good. I mean, there's so much diversity in comedy in Mexico that it's not just like one type of comedian will succeed. There's every single type, be it like the observation type, accents, foreign, local. There's just so much diversity.
Do they do like
So-
the racial ones like Russell Peters here? Or
It's a bit
didn't
harder
notice that.
because Mexico as a community is now
Yeah.
becoming a lot more diverse.
Uh-huh.
I would say like 5 to 10 years ago, you wouldn't see many Asians here.
Uh-huh.
Now there's a lot more. So
Yeah,
there's a lot of
definitely.
interactions.
Yeah.
And that is kind of giving the rise to a bit more sort of that diverse jokes. Like,
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm dating an Asian
Sure.
chick. Oh, did you know she does that? Like that sort of stuff.
So now it's more possible, like, but before it's a little like it'll be
Yeah.
weird, right? Because like, for example, we have noticed that Mexicans they have just one race. You know, like
Correct.
for us in Singapore, it's
So
four
different, right?
races.
Yeah.
So we are Singaporean, but we have to be specified whether we are Chinese or Malay or Indian
Yeah.
or Eurasian.
On our IDs.
Yeah. Actually, it's
I
like
love
this.
it when I see the Mexican one, just Mexican. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this comedian in the U.S. Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, I
Fluffy,
love Fluffy.
He's actually got one of the sketches that talks about that. Actually, like if you call Puerto Rican Mexican, they get mad. If you call a Mexican a Puerto Rican, they get mad. If you're gonna get a Cuban calling him a Puerto Rican, you're gonna get stabbed.
Oh, that's
You
the
know?
joke. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's a punchline. Well, yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true. Not the Cuban part. No, like the comedy thing. Like,
Oh, the stabbing.
no, of course not. But yeah, definitely. Like, what would you say was your weirdest experience
Yeah.
as a comedy? I'm
I
so
mean-
curious about it.
I think I would say overall just the evolution.
Mhm.
When I started, it was like in the venues that are like considered, you got to know some guy who knows a guy to
Yeah.
get you on stage. Now, when I started, it was like 4 people,
Wow.
3 like college students, and people just kind of some drunk guy who thought he was funny, just stumbling in and getting up on stage.
Oh,
Wow.
From that all the way to where we are now, just the evolution has been crazy. I don't know, like, well, actually,
So-
yes, I do have like a
There you
very
go.
interesting anecdote. You remember there's this massive earthquake in
yeah, 2017.
2017,
yeah. And Condesa, where a lot of these comedy clubs was hit really bad.
Yeah.
One of the interesting things was that people were doing comedy and already making fun
Of the situation,
of the situation and earthquake, like literally the day after.
Like that's too
No,
soon, right?
alright.
Like,
Yeah, like that level of non-filter and sort of like, every topic is a potential for comedy
yeah, definitely.
if you do it properly. Like,
Yeah,
don't be like bad about it or like, vindictive about
And
it.
it
Yeah,
was done
yeah.
properly.
I mean, these guys are pros.
Nice, really
So
nice.
the fact that people could make light of of such a serious situation,
Yeah.
that for me was amazing, because in Singapore or in the US,
Too
there's
sensitive.
the crowd is a bit more
Yeah.
sort of like, there's only 5 things that are funny right now,
Actually,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Totally.
You have
That's true.
a
That's
lot of
true.
lines too.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
walls
that's
are
true.
like kind of closing in that sense. But
And I love that. I mean, that's exactly what it is about comedy, because like everything is the cosmic joke, like
Mm.
you realize things like is to understand that things are not that serious. And,
Exactly.
Yeah. And life is
Yeah.
not that serious.
exactly.
Don't take
actually.
yourself too seriously. Okay, do
Exactly.
a joke now.
All right, time to be funny. Well, okay.
Just do one of your routines.
Yeah, well, yeah, here's one. I've been trying to improve myself, so I've been taking Italian lessons, and I didn't know that H in Italian, just like in Spanish, is silent. I didn't know that. I learned that today when I was playing a game with my Italian friend. What's your favorite movie? And he responded, my favorite movie is The Pursuit of a Penis. And I was like, that's great, but what's your favorite movie?
Oh,
man.
yeah, okay.
Damn, okay.
He was actually supposed to, come by and watch the show today,
Oh,
but he's out there finding a penis.
yeah.
I remember watching you, and you
Oh,
you
that's
told me
great.
you were going to do some Singaporean jokes, so I was waiting for them.
I was
And then
waiting for it.
they came and it was I remember one was about semen.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Okay,
swear
the
the
show is
punchline
gonna
was
turn.
really
Anora
high.
whole turn right now. If you guys keep watching at home, just leave them out of the screen, please.
Yeah,
No,
today's
we're not
show is
rated
getting
our
quite
show right
dirty.
now.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just
I started with
jumping
Isaac
right
Crouch.
in.
Isaac Crouch was dirty first. No,
And this is one of my milder jokes, I would say. Like,
okay.
and that's the funny thing. I had a meeting with a potential investor today, and one of the things when they ask you to introduce yourself and whatnot, just to kind of bring that additional dimension, I mentioned I'm a comedian, and this guy was like, "Well, tell me a joke then." And normally I'm like, "Oh no, you don't want to hear that." And then, but they're like, "Nope, I want to hear a joke right now during the call." So I had to do this joke that I did at a pitch meeting with a venture capital, which was
Wow.
definitely one of the weirdest experiences.
Right, because
Oh,
that
doing
would have been
comedy.
usual. Yeah.
So you did this joke, or which joke?
This
did you do?
one, yeah, this one.
Then what was his response?
Well, he laughed
he all like-
because that was good.
actually pretty good. Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm offended.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, that's the biggest thing as a comedian. You don't know what's the sensibility of the other person, so you try to keep it as generic as
Yeah.
possible, but at the same time, people can really take anything to offense these
Yeah,
days.
Yeah.
So
totally.
I don't know.
That's,
But you can
that's- it's
excuse
not really
yourself,
a
like,
job,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
didn't know about that. I'm a comedian. Like,
Yeah, or
Comedians
you ask me for a
have the
joke,
license
Yeah.
to
dude.
say anything.
Yeah.
Right, that's the best part about being a comedian. You have the license to say anything.
Well,
No,
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Just embrace that and
Yeah.
just like fuck all. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Yes, that's you've changed my life, so that's thanks so much.
I've given you the life. Well, yeah. So anyway, this dude is also an entrepreneur. So let's get to that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's
we
a
were
lot
talking.
more recent.
We're working on an app, right?
Yeah, so we're like one of the things, growing up sort of like an immigrant family in Singapore, and then also having studied finance and worked in the finance industry for a while. One of the passions that I had, right, was why don't people grow their money? Like, you're working yourself 24/7, working your ass off. Shouldn't your money be doing the same?
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
24/7,
I'm with
365.
you. I'm with you.
Right? A lot of people don't have that mentality, especially in emerging markets,
Yeah.
where like
And people are not very educated about like how to do all that.
Yeah.
exactly. So I feel like it is time where everything, if you open your phone, you can get food, you can get a taxi, you can get literally anything
Everything,
on your
yeah.
phone. Why not actually use your phone to increase your money?
Oh,
And I
this
don't
is like a solid pitch, man. Dude, like, was this what you told your investors earlier?
I
Not
wish.
bad, man. Set up real good. Like,
I wish I was
Okay.
that good with it. Like it's time that people take charge of their savings,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
yeah.
And I don't mean like here's this app, and if you give me money, by the end of the year you'll be a millionaire. No.
definitely no, yeah.
I hate people who do that because you're taking advantage of people's sensibilities. And what I want to do is genuinely put that savings culture or bring that savings culture in Latin. Like being from Asia, first thing we do when we get our paycheck is I'm gonna put aside something.
Yeah,
for the
actually, true.
long
So,
term.
Yeah.
That's just the way we're wired. It's the opposite here. As soon as I get paid, I'm out there spending money.
yeah, definitely.
That
Yeah.
savings culture is not there. And I think it also has to do with the fact that people don't have an avenue to save. I think if people had a very easy avenue to save, they would do it. And I don't mean like saving like just put your money in the bank account. Because statistically, if you put your money in the bank account and hope that will make you money, maybe in the 80s and 70s that was the thinking. Now you're losing money
Yeah,
by
for
leaving your money in the
interests,
bank.
As
So-
in because you could have
That's
put
true.
it somewhere else that can make you
Like
more.
because of inflation, for example.
Okay, so straight up losing money. Yeah.
Straight
Okay.
up losing money. So that mentality of like, let me put money under my mattress, that money is getting less valuable by the day,
Oh, yeah. Sure.
right? So
Sure.
Okay, well, this is good information for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do essentially is to allow people to save money in the US. So if you like get our app, you on board and whatnot, within 5 minutes you'll have an account in the US.
Oh, that's great.
100% digital, which for a normal Mexican individual takes weeks or months
Yeah,
and
definitely.
so much money
Yeah.
in order to be able to open something in the US
Mhm.
and invest in the US. So with us, just 5 minutes of like, your Mexican ID and whatever, you'll be able to open an account in the US
That's great.
and deposit
That's
money.
That's great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like maybe we could put up the Midas logo.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks.
Right.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So like who designed this?
Well,
It looks
we
fun.
gotta. Yeah. The idea here is that the yellow
Uh-huh.
is you,
Okay,
the blue is us, and
because we are
combining
Simpsons,
that.
right? We're the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're doing their tight five.
So the yellow is us, and then the green. What and
The blue is Midas, and then together we make
We make-
ganancias, which is
Oh,
green.
okay. Wow.
Hence the
Okay.
primary colors.
Anything to do
Okay.
with the King
Yeah.
Midas.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yes.
We want to give people the Midas touch when it
Nice,
comes to the
Midas
savings.
touch, yeah.
Mhm.
So we don't want to give people we don't want to be a Robin Hood. Either we're not a Robin Hood. I don't want a platform where you have like 5,000 stocks and whatnot, and you go ahead and buy it, because the confidence that a lot of people have in investing is so low, right? Even if I gave them a lottery ticket, they wouldn't know how to go about it. So
Mhm.
Yeah. Definitely.
So this app gives you step by step kind of.
So yeah,
guidance?
we essentially measure your risk level. Like maybe you are not so risky in your investing as I am, maybe. So we ask you questions, and
There's a questionnaire. Like
there's
in
a
the
small
beginning.
questionnaire. Yeah. So that way we determine your risk level, and then we'll recommend something. At the end of the day, you can feel free to choose your portfolio that you want to invest in, but essentially instead of giving you like a platform where you just buy and sell stuff,
Mhm.
we will essentially manage your money.
That's
We will
really
guide
great.
your money. And we have the backing of an investment advisor in Mexico that is managing $1 billion assets under management,
Wow.
has around 30 years of experience in managing ultra high net worth individuals.
Right.
So imagine you're a very rich person in Mexico, and you need to be this rich to get access to this kind of advice.
Mhm.
Now, from as low as 200 pesos, you're
Okay.
getting that same amount of advice.
Wow, 200
Yeah.
pesos. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That's essentially like what we're offering.
Mhm.
We're still kind of in a bit more stealth mode right now. We don't want to be like raising the flag and like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
everybody
It's
start.
still in beta, right? Like as in it's not-
We're
you're not
already
out yet.
live. We already have customers.
Okay.
But what we want to make sure is by the time we reach every Mexican, we're able to offer some more features. Like right now, if you want to transfer, you have to transfer internationally.
International.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but
wanted exactly what I want to do is going forward, you should be able to send a SPAY. I will change it to dollars
Mhm.
and invest it. So usually when you do a SPAY, it's always to spend money in
Yeah.
pesos.
spending money.
Spending money. There we
So
go.
that's why it's
We got
called like that.
Real comedians right here.
That's what the locals are calling it, spading.
Spending money.
Right. Okay.
I want to change that. Now on, you send a SPAY, you are
Maybe.
dollarizing and saving money.
That's great.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
actually very smart. That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's actually
idea.
the difference between the whole other apps that exist already, that they don't have that.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
pretty good, man.
Not everybody is like an investor. We want to give people that advice.
Yeah, definitely.
So can I ask you, like what we are investing in
Yeah.
will be like forex? Kind of
No,
stuff,
no.
or what?
Very, very good question. So we make portfolios that are composed of ETFs.
Mm.
ETF is just a fancy word of saying a basket of stocks.
Okay.
right? And what we do is make a diversified portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, right now I'm invested and I have like a majority of mine in stocks, including like sectors like semiconductors, cybersecurity,
Okay.
and also the S&P 500, etc.
Mhm.
And then some bonds and alternatives like gold and
Okay.
precious metals. So
Nice.
I like that. Yeah, like
So
the
it's
basket
diversified.
You like the
yeah.
gold,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes, and the
She
gold.
likes
I
to
like
bling.
that. But yeah, the basket idea. So you're actually delving into everything.
that's great.
Exactly. You have a toe or a foot in everything,
Mhm.
because we're not out here to time the market. We're not Warren Buffett's. You don't need to be Warren Buffett to
Totally.
go rich with investing. As
Mhm.
long as you have a diversified portfolio that reduces your downside when the market goes down, but at the same time when the market goes up, you get money as well. That's the most important thing.
Totally.
And consistently depositing. The statistic I would share with you is if you put in $500 in the S&P 500 from the age of 21,
Mhm.
by the time you're 50, historically speaking, you would have $1 million cash.
Nice.
Every month, $500. That's it.
So when you say that the app manages for you,
Yes.
it does the buying and selling.
Exactly.
You don't have to. You can.
You
just
don't have to
watch.
do. You just deposit and withdraw like a
Oh,
bank
I
account.
love that.
Right?
Yeah.
Like a bank account. You just watch it, and every month, because some things will go up, some things will go down.
Uh-huh.
We will sell and take profit on the winners,
Mhm.
and we'll buy the losers for cheap and
Uh-huh.
maintain the integrity of your portfolio.
That's super. That's
and
really really
every
great.
6 months, we will change the components
Okay.
based on the expert advice that we get to put things that are going to be in line with the next sort of trajectory of the economy.
Right.
So you
and
don't do shit.
You can see the projections for.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll do the
That's
projections
so
also.
suitable
There's a
for me,
simulator.
like
Exactly.
investment for dummies. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
My aim is investing should be as easy as ordering an Uber,
Sure. Yeah.
right? You just go in an app, you know what you're getting, you know your destination, and you just click.
Perfect.
That's
Actually.
it.
And,
That's
and
great.
like,
That's actually.
is crypto involved in it or? no?
Yeah. Very good question. No, we don't want, because crypto in Mexico, for example, does not have a store of value. It's not recognized
Mm.
as a store of value, so we can't buy and sell crypto currencies. And from my personal experience, I don't want people to have that volatility.
Yeah, definitely, because it's actually going down and up and down lately so bad that you have no idea what's going to happen.
Exactly. I don't want my customers to have that anxiety of like, oh, today it went up super high
Yeah.
and today it went down. So should I buy or sell?
Mhm.
The idea should be that, as long as you're consistently putting in money,
Mhm.
you will see an upward trajectory.
Definitely.
And we're so particular about it. We don't allow people, the app only refreshes once a day at 6 p.m.
Nice. Okay.
So when you look at
Market
your profit and loss, it'll only update once a day. We don't want people to be looking at their
But the
app,
screen is refreshing. every day,
refreshing, like,
all
oh
day
no,
long, yeah.
up and down, up and down. Oh, what's happening? Do I buy? Do I?
Yeah.
None of that.
Mhm.
Relax. If it went up today, great. If it went down, great. Just deposit money once a month, and overall, you'll always see this going up. That's the
Nice.
idea.
That's
Yeah.
actually great.
So when,
So
when
very
are you
interesting.
thinking like that is going to be ready for the
Yeah.
market? Like,
Very good question. So we're aiming like September, October, because
okay.
we want to make sure that when we release this to the wider audience,
Yeah.
all these additional features that we're cooking up right now,
Mhm.
it's in line. So when we release, it's like goes out with a bang.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
The-
Like a big
and
moment.
people exactly big moment. We're also finishing some fundraising, so we want to make sure that all of this gets announced at the same time.
So how many
Uh,
partners are there? Like you're.
So I have
you're
the
main?
team right now is 9 people,
Oh wow.
and we are 2 co-founders,
Mhm.
and we have like majority of our team is actually engineers
Okay.
because we want to be tech first,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and with a lot of focus on customer service.
And then you have the finance guys.
Me and my co-founder are the finance guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Well, like we only have like about 15
Oh.
minutes left.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time for you to be
So-
funny. 15 minutes, go.
15 minutes.
Just
All right.
So maybe we could invite Isaac to come join us.
Oh,
and,
yeah, that'll
and
be
then
great.
ask you
Yes.
questions about the app or
Oh, yeah,
about
yeah,
the like. I don't know if he's in the shot.
What are we talking about?
Maybe you could.
Whatever you like, bro.
Hello. What's up?
welcome.
What's up, man?
Welcome. Isaac.
I think you need to
Okay,
roll
good.
in though, but I don't know.
I think he's not in the shot, actually.
Maybe we have to adjust.
Well, you can
Oh,
you
that's
can
cool.
sit right here. Okay. We could just scroll a little bit
Sweet.
over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
definitely. There we go. Okay, now we're moving. This is a funny show.
All right.
There we go. Okay, he'll get in the shot right now.
All right,
There
I
you
can,
go.
you can see Isaac's hit coming.
Hello.
in.
Cool. Very, very interesting stuff. You guys talking about like investing and comedy and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you have questions
Nice.
for? Because I saw that you
Yeah, I
wrote
like
a
that.
question. Who's your favorite stand-up comedian?
Hmm.
Who is my favorite? That's such a good.
That was for
That's the
me.
part when you say Ritik.
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna say myself. Like me. No, I would say like Bill Burr.
Oh, nice.
Bill Burr is just hands down. I can watch that guy rant
Bill
about
Burr? I don't know.
everything. So
Okay.
it's
Rent,
just
you like renters then?
yeah. I love angry ranters who just say the dumbest shit about everything. And
Right.
I know he's gonna come up with a new comedy special on the 12th of July.
Oh, nice.
So I'm super excited.
Okay.
I'll do some promo for him. Go watch his Netflix special. It's on 12th of July. It's dropping.
Okay. So, and who's your least favorite?
I don't think
It's like 20 questions.
you know, like
Kind
how
of
do I
a
say what I may not like. You know, maybe the funniest thing to somebody,
Okay.
but I generally don't like Amy Schumer. Like I think she's
Okay.
not. I don't like
I
her
don't like her
brand of
either.
comedy. But again, to a lot of people, I mean, she's ridiculously successful.
Yeah.
If I could even get 1% of her success,
Mhm.
I'll consider myself the biggest comedian ever. So, I mean, but subjectively speaking, because it's an art, not my biggest,
Strong.
yeah.
Hmm.
Right. So I'm going to just throw this in real quick because
Yes.
we are supposed to promote that the Scorpion.
Oh, yeah, the Scorpions concert
can you
in
do
the
it? Yeah.
Teatro Metropolitan.
Damn.
11
Scorpions?
August 11, yeah.
Wind of
Scorpions,
change.
Scorpions, or
Scorpions.
like
Scorpions. Was that?
Scorpions, yes.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, this is gonna be in Teatro Metropolitan,
Hmm.
when?
August
Let me take a
11 this year, 2022. So you
August
guys, go get your
11.
tickets.
8 p.m.
Go get your tickets. That's gonna be a really hell of a concert.
Yeah,
Definitely, yeah. Well, my type of music.
mine too.
Presenta Scorpion Hills Symphonic Experience. Un
show
show
de
de artistas con los grandes éxitos
With Joe Wyman,
de la legendaria banda.
former drummer.
Joe Wyman, ex baterista de Scorpions, llega a México en compañía de la Red Orquesta México este 11 de agosto en el Teatro Metropolitan. Boletos en Ticketmaster y en las taquillas del teatro.
Ball joke.
Well, so yeah, just a few minutes left. So
Yeah.
like, what, like maybe something that you would like to share with the foreign community, being here, being Indian expat.
Your
Singaporean
favorite hotspot
expat,
right here in Mexico.
Like,
just where I would like to hang out and stuff.
Yeah, or a place you like to go, nightlife.
yeah, I mean, it's
Or a
pretty
place
cool.
that you
You know,
really,
all
really
these,
like.
Yeah, actually,
comedians that-
I know it may come across kind of fresa, but the
Fresa.
Four Seasons, yeah, I'm so fresa by the way. The Four Seasons bar,
The Blue
that's
Bar.
my favorite. Yeah, like
Four Seasons Bar?
the amazing
high tea?
drinks, high tea, and probably the best old fashioned I've had.
Nice.
And they do like brunches, I think every Saturday or Sunday. I haven't been
It's
to one.
Saturday and Sundays, I guess. Is it the Blue Bar?
No, it's called the mile, something 60 miles or 80 miles or something like that.
Oh, so I
Something
get
mile.
confused with the Blue Bar.
Something mile, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, once you just walk in, and there's like a fountain there, just the ambiance is amazing. And you would think, oh man, it's probably super expensive. No, not really. Like 100 pesos for like a very good drink.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's about
like I
the
said, it's
same
everywhere,
as
yeah.
yeah,
And
everywhere.
the price range everywhere, yeah.
All right.
Hotel La Vita is another one. That's really good. Sorry. Yeah, please.
Yeah, so we have to end off now.
Okay.
Can we all do activating your senses together? Because
Yeah.
like that's the
punchline on this
punchline
show.
for a show.
How do you say
Let's
that?
do it.
Yeah, well,
Activating your
definitely.
senses.
Okay.
Yeah,
Activate
guys.
that's how I do it.
So we're gonna say goodbye, guys. Right now, we're gonna see you next Friday. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Ritik, for being here with us.
Thank you for
We
having me.
appreciate it. We hope you had a great time. We'll see you next Friday. And here on ADR,
Networks.
activating
Your senses.
Activating your senses.
There we go.
I
See you
mean,
guys.
well,
Bye.
like.
Thank you to all who joined us here on That Foreign Show. It's been awesome. I'm Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isaac Crouch, and we'll see you next Friday. Have a great weekend, y'all.
Entrando por tus oídos hasta llegar al centro de tus emociones, ADR Networks está en este momento
Activando tus sentidos. That Foreign Show.